Last time, we asked a tough question. When AI makes a mistake that hurts someone, who's responsible? The honest answer was uncomfortable. The law hasn't fully figured it out yet. Right now, much of that responsibility falls on the humans still in the loop. But here's where it gets even more interesting. If AI is already making decisions that actually matter, writing code, screening job applications, flagging fraud, what does that mean for the humans who used to do those jobs? That's the question everyone is actually asking. Not just will AI take your job, but which parts of your job, and what gets left. First, let's reframe. Will AI replace all humans? Is too big and too vague to answer honestly. The better question is, which tasks are most exposed? Economists and AI researchers break work into categories: routine, repetitive, predictable tasks, things that follow rules, happen the same way every time, don't require judgment. Those are the most automatable. Think sorting emails, entering data, generating standard reports. Then there are tasks requiring creativity, physical dexterity in unpredictable environments, deep interpersonal trust, or judgment under uncertainty. Those are much harder for AI to replace. Here's the key insight: AI doesn't replace jobs in one clean sweep, it replaces tasks within jobs. That distinction matters enormously. This isn't hypothetical. Here's what's already happening. Customer service. AI chatbots now handle millions of Tier 1 queries, password resets, order tracking, basic troubleshooting. Human agents increasingly handle escalations and edge cases only. Copywriting and content. AI tools generate first drafts, ad copy, and product descriptions at scale. Many teams now use AI for volume, humans for refinement and brand voice. Coding. Tools like GitHub Copilot autocomplete code, suggest functions, and flag bugs in real time. Junior developers spend less time on boilerplate. Senior developers move faster. Translation. Machine translation has dramatically reduced demand for routine document work. Human translators focus on high-stakes, nuanced content where accuracy and tone really matter. Data entry and analysis. AI processes, cleans, and summarizes data faster than any human team. Roles built entirely around manual data processing are shrinking. Now, where does AI struggle? Skilled trades. Plumbers, electricians, HVAC technicians work in unpredictable physical environments, make judgment calls on the fly, build client relationships. Automation hasn't meaningfully touched these roles. Healthcare, doctors, nurses, therapists, roles built on trust, communication, and clinical judgment in ambiguous, high-stakes situations, remain deeply human work. Creative direction. AI can generate. It can't direct. Knowing what story to tell, why, and for whom, that still requires human taste and contextual understanding, roles requiring trust and accountability. A lawyer, a manager, a therapist carries relational and ethical weight that clients and institutions aren't ready to hand to a machine. Here's something worth remembering. Automation anxiety is not new. The Industrial Revolution put handweavers out of work. Calculators reduced demand for human computers. Word processors eliminated entire typing pools. ATMs were supposed to end bank tellers, and for decades they didn't. Teller employment actually held steady because banks opened more branches and refocused tellers on relationship banking. That trend has since reversed. Mobile banking, not the ATM, is what's finally shrinking teller jobs today. Every major automation wave has eliminated certain roles and created others, often ones we couldn't have predicted in advance. So, is this time different? Possibly, yes. In two ways. First, pace. AI capabilities are advancing faster than prior technological transitions gave workers time to adapt. Second, scope. Previous automation mostly hit physical or clearly rule-bound tasks. AI is now reaching into cognitive work across almost every sector simultaneously. That doesn't mean the outcome is catastrophic, but it does mean the transition could be faster and more disruptive than history alone would suggest. Let's look at what labor economists actually know and don't. The current evidence on AI's net employment effect is genuinely mixed. Some studies show augmentation. Workers using AI tools become more productive, firms expand, and hiring increases. Workers with AI become more valuable, not less. Other studies show displacement. Clerical and routine cognitive roles are already shrinking in sectors with high AI exposure. The IMF estimated in 2024 that around 40% of jobs globally are exposed to AI, meaning AI could either augment or replace significant portions of those roles. That's not a prediction of 40% unemployment. It's a signal of disruption at scale. What economists broadly agree on: the transition creates winners and losers in the near term, and the distributional effects, who loses work, where, in which industries, matter enormously for policy responses. What we genuinely don't know yet: whether new AI-created roles will emerge fast enough to absorb displaced workers, and at what wage levels. So, will AI take your job? Probably not all of it, possibly parts of it, and maybe it will help create a version of your role that doesn't exist yet. The honest answer is this: AI will change most jobs, eliminate some, and create others we haven't named yet. The real differentiator won't be which specific tools you know today. Those tools will keep changing anyway. It will be how quickly you can learn, adapt, and apply judgment in situations that don't come with an instruction manual. That's always been the most human thing about work, and it's not going away. If this gave you something to think about, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which job do you think AI will change the most? I read everyone. And next time on Curious Minds Lab, we're asking the biggest question yet: could AI ever become smarter than humans? You're going to want to be here for that one. See you next time.